So it's Friday to most of us. It's actually Wednesday. That's the kind of week I'm having, right? So I'm popping in. This is Michelle Talbert from Her Power Moves, the squad, Her Power Moves book club. And today is actually Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. In my mind, as far as I'm concerned, is Friday. I'm popping in, and this is going to be a little different. And it's so funny. I'm actually struggling to share what I'm about to say because I've never shared anything like this publicly before. A couple things. I'm popping in to talk to you about book club and changes that are happening. You may have seen my prior announcements that we have amazing Elizabeth Libas coming to our January meeting. We do not have a December meeting. And also, we are launching the Rich AF year-long study group, which is actually why I'm popping in, and then this is the journal, right? And so I am popping in for a couple of reasons. One of which is that I've been getting questions about the book club and the Rich AF component and the subscription box component. So I want to be really clear and pop in and talk about that, as well as getting inquiries from squaddies who want to understand how does this work if you're already a member of the squad. So I want to handle one thing at a time. So the first part is that book club, since I launched and relaunched, it's always been complimentary. I moderate every month, and sometimes Jackie Dawson, does pinch hitting for me, and so it has always been a free space, a woman only space, and a safe space, right? And so that will continue. You can still show up, you can still come, there's no fee. What is being added are two components, one of which is the subscription box. So, with the subscription box model, you pay for access and every month to receive a hard copy of the book that we'll be reading in that month or the next month, discussing in the following month, right? So, joining now, it's November, joining now will enable you to have the book for January in time for being able to read it and participate fully in the live chat with Elizabeth Liba. So that has a cost attached to it, right? So you can go to herpowermoves.com/book club if you're not already in the book club, which brings me to the second point with regard to having the setup that we have the add-on of the year-long study group Rich AF. That is something that you can choose and opt into as a member of book club subscription box. So when you go to herpowermoves.com, there's a little checkbox. You can check the box and you'll automatically be added to book club as well as to the Rich AF book study year long study group, right? Okay. So, but this is where things are really, want to be clear. To be a part of the year-long study group, you do need to be in the subscription membership. Okay. So you do have to do that because I will be moderating that for 12 months with you. And so that is not something that is going to be able to be run on a complimentary basis, in addition to all the other things that are happening and you being able to have access on a complimentary basis. So even if you can opt out of receiving the book if you so choose. However, it is a paid model to be in the year-long study group. So now the last piece of that is that with regard to you who are already members of the squad, you will be hearing from me directly because you're already paying for squad membership. And so it's just going to be a bit of a bump up for you to be able to, so that we can cover the cost of postage and the books that you'll be receiving in hard copy. And again, similarly, if you want to be participating in the Rich AF study group. So, all of this to say, Rich AF, look, it's about money, right? And I'm not finished. I haven't talked about what makes me uncomfortable yet, right? Rich AF, this is about showing up and owning yourself and embodying the wealthy woman and believing that you are worthy of receiving, retaining, releasing, saving money. Right. And so I would actually be doing you a disservice if I brought energy to be moderating this conversation and not standing in my truth about the fact that my time does have a dollar amount to it, and there's things that I'm able to do on a complimentary basis, like you can come and hang out with us any month, and I've been doing for the past 2 years for her Power Moves book club. And also there will be a paid component of that, and I also believe that there should be skin in the game. You should actually be investing in yourself. Let me tell you, this woman don't have nothing that's under like 3-4 figures, right? That she offers. So, which leads me to the next point. You're not going to believe this. And again, this is the part where I'm like, I don't usually share this kind of thing publicly. However, it's right in line. And if you read Rich AF with us when we read it last year or earlier this year, you know that she talks about in the book random checks showing up in the mail, right? I got a check for a 401k that I did not know I had. Like, really, like it's from 2012 for something that I did temporarily. And I did not know I had. I never signed up for it. They never took money out of my bank account for it. They never took money out of my paycheck, to my knowledge. I don't know what they matched. That's not the point. This check showed up when I walked in the office Monday or Tuesday of this week, right? Since making the announcement about Rich AF, right? And so also today, I got a direct deposit for work that I did back in late August that I forgotten that I did because I was traveling and it was crazy and I was working with my Goldman Sachs ladies and literally forgot. And they were like, wait, we never paid you for this work. That showed up as a direct deposit in my bank account this morning, right? At the time of this, right? And so I say that to say to you that we need to collectively, because this is me just out here on my own, right? Imagine when we all come together as a community and we're putting this level of energy into our financial journeys, right? So I'm super excited about this. I hope you are too. So I just want to be clear that if you are interested in being in the Rich AF group and you're already in book club or you're already a member of the squad, you can go to herpowermoves.com/richaf and that'll take you to just sign up directly and go into the community. And so we will be putting the pricing and all of that out for the Rich AF component if that's the only thing you want to do and you're already a member of the squad. Otherwise, go to herpowermoves.com/book club and you will go ahead and that will take you to the sales page so that you can be a member of the subscription box model. If you have any questions about this, you can always reach out to me. I'm Michelle at herpowermoves.com. Or you can, I guess, DM me on LinkedIn or something like that. I'm not really on Instagram and Facebook for business or anything. So you can reach out to me, Michelle at herpowermoves.com, and head over to herpowermoves.com/richaf just to join study group and herpowermoves.com/book club to opt in and pay for your subscription as well as to have your membership and check the box to join Rich AF. Hope this is clear. Hope it's not too many steps. That's why I'm taking time. I want to be able to make this really seamless for you, for those of you who are already members and squaddies. All right. So this is Michelle Talbert, Her Power Moves, and the book club and the squad. Wishing you, if you celebrate anyway, Thanksgiving, being with family, being on your own, whatever that looks like for you, I pray for you a beautiful weekend. And hopefully you have 4 days of doing whatever you want to do. All right. I'll see you soon.